Hello there, my good friends, and welcome to episode 4 of the Artifact Sect. I'm Icon, and we have survived the onslaught of the crazy Hushan, who tried to burn down our entire sect alone. Luckily, he didn't succeed at doing so, and last episode he punched down the whole party once, but luckily he was only equipped with a fly whisk or however these things are called. So he wasn't capable of really killing anybody, but it still was really problematic. But the good news is we are now equipped, or we got now so many people in here that I am absolutely positive about our capabilities of fighting back any further baddies attacking our sect. But on top of that, I want some bows. Needs more bows. So the problem there was the Yao guy here had a battle rating of 48, well, originally 56, and these things, they are so insanely fast. I mean, 10.2 meters movement speed. Compare that to your meager mortal. That's more than double the speed of a normal human being. And that was kind of an issue, but luckily we survived. More luck than anything else. I already saw myself dying before we actually really started out, but luckily that was not the case. Okay, but beyond that, we still need to do a lot of things there. So Fu Chen, you need to equip that friggin' bow. And even while you're sleeping, I don't hear. And our new friend Shan Ming, yeah, my dude, that's the wrong bed. That's definitely the wrong bed. Wait a sec. C2 June's bed? No. That's where you had your mistake, Shan Ming. That's where you had your mistake. I can't assign that bed right now to him, but that's okay. So there's the last bow being done. So now everybody has a ranged weapon at least. The paths into the outside world are almost completed. Almost. There's still one pocket there. But today I want to invite more people and hopefully create our second cultivator. Who knows? We will see. There was a fire for a moment. Well, an immortal visitor. No, not again. Oh, sheesh. I really need to put up a apartment for these people. Oh, C2 is already sitting at Nanping Village. So let's see who we can find there. I'm still looking for somebody with a extremely good charisma. Nothing else, or well, charisma and social skill. These two things are what I'm looking for. So let's see, maybe we can find. There's a primordial spirit cultivator hanging around here with only 187,000 points of artifact battle power. He's only wearing 6 of them. For sure. 2 grand artifacts too. Nice, nice. Scary. This guy just would need to look at me and I would instantly turn into dust. So that's only if I get lucky. The dust, I mean. Some case of bad luck, I highly doubt that there will be anything left of this character. So, well, Charisma 6 ain't that good. Needs more. Needs more charisma. Okay. It's so hard to keep track of all the people in these villages. Very high charisma, but very low social skill, so not interested. So the cultivators have taken over the sleeping rooms. Sassy folks. Okay, we've had that one already. So can we actually look at all the people here? Recent. Neutral characters. Oh, wait a sec. I can. Nice! Oh man, this is such a nice tool now. Look at that. You can check out everybody here on the map. That's good. That's really a good use of that new tool. I was already wondering what you are supposed to be capable of doing with that, but this is really neat. So now I don't need to wonder anymore if I really found everybody or not. Alright, let's collect some more pork for the sect. Locked item. Ah, somebody came to eat from that stack, so it was locked. So does that mean if I stay long enough here, will they eventually starve? Questions. Questions I'm glad that I don't have answers for. Okay, we are now getting the job done. And this time I'm going to place down the spirit wood a little bit differently here. I'm starting with the least attractive positions. Which are these? And I'm making my way forward to the more attractive positions because, you know, my wood cultivator would prefer fire-attuned items. And since moving them once they are on the displays is a bad thing, that's how I want to alleviate that problem a little bit. Okay, nice. We got lots of people here to do the work, and that's good news, you know. Alright. We also seem to finally hear fly whisk. Yeah, it was actually the right word. So that Yinchi person is stealing my my sleeping room. Sorry, C2. They got no respect for you. But we don't care. We'll just stay cultivating here. So C2 is now... Oh, shoot. We don't have that. Okay. We need to assign somebody to the tailoring job as quick as possible. And until then, well, I'll tolerate it, I guess. It's such a waste of material, you know. Material. Time. Okay, here we go. And also, we need somebody for carrying work. Because these spirit wood logs, they don't transport themselves back onto these displays on their own. So Shan Ming needs a mining tool. I'd say Shan Ming just should be not longer assigned to mining. That solves the problem as well. Okay. Now, after all these things have been dealt with, I don't want to cultivate with C2 right now. This chamber is not, it's not charged right now, so let's see. Return to Tayi. Oh yeah, this is a very, very important adventure if I remember correctly. Let's do a camping session at Mount Full Moon too, because I still am looking for a good avid person. I mean, we had a pretty slow start. It's already day 25. Ugh. Not that happy about this, but we gotta deal with that. It's summer, which is a fire elemental time of the year. So, but well, I don't see myself doing any golden core breakthroughs anytime too soon. Okay. So, people were seriously stranding in this little thing. This little tiny pocket there. Man, that's mean. So now they're bringing 2 people against us, so... Battle 72. Goodness. I can only hope that we're going to be capable of dealing with that. But just like the last time, there's not really much I can do. So Fu Qian is actually trying to kill himself. Not cool. Hauling jobs all the way. So we need to interrupt them. They all need to go to these locations now. It's the same problem we had the last time again already, but we're going to force them together this time. Alright, the first enemy is attacking us. It's actually a good thing. The second one is way slower, so I see a decent chance of us getting the job done this time, but maybe not. But we took down the first of the Yao guy already. And the second one too. So let's see. Unconscious. Unconscious, resting. Okay. I wish I would be attacked more from mortals, you know? All these Yao guy attacks are really brutal. Seriously. Yao guy are way harder than mortals. Mortal beings are pretty easy to kite, they're slow, you can apply all manner of different strategies against that. But Yao guy, you know, this guy was again zooming around with 10 meters per second. This guy was slow with only 7 meters per second. So, well... Oh, I wanted mortal enemies, didn't I? The game's like, I can't provide. But this won't be nearly as much of an issue as the other person was. So first off, I really hope that people will be capable of resting up. Now look at this dude. He's moving that much slower. That's what happens when it's not a Yao guy. Yeah. Alright, and under these circumstances, it's going to be easy to take that dude down. Here we go. So Fuchen is somebody I want to move out of this combat. He's way too weak for that. But this is how a fight against mortal beings normally looks like. Oh, okay. He got a cut in the brain, and he's gonna recover from that in half a day. These outer disciples are tough as nails, I tells you. Okay, so I'm relieved. I'm seriously very relieved that we were capable of dealing with 2 Yao guy at once, and we also survived the second attack. Alright, so that's why I wanted to do this. This adventure yields the other laws to participate in, and we get some informations about the Spirit Stone Pagoda there, which has the necessary ingredients for our mini-universe. But I'll leave it there. I usually leave the ingredients for the mini-universe where they are until I really need them, because on that map they are safe. On my map, you've seen in the last episode what that crazy Yao guy did. Sometimes they are not like that. Sometimes they're more like, I'll take whatever I can. And that's really bad. Alright, so this is one of the most awesome additions into the game that I've seen recently. We can sort out if we want to recruit people so quickly. This is just awesome. Here, Murong Hailian. This is a person we're definitely going to recruit here. And let's see if there's any cultivation potential there. Wonderful. It's just what I needed. Perfect abbot material. She sadly has a extremely low chi sense. Thinks she's suffering from shattered meridians, well, blocked meridians. You could heal that easily, but even when I heal that, her chi sense is only 14. That's pretty meager. So I'm not going for that. But let's see. Oh yeah, there's clothing. Common quality, poor quality. Oh, that's too bad. We need a shirt of better quality. Our pants are common quality. Too bad, too bad. So I don't want to go anywhere further. We got what we wanted. I got the extra law, the extra laws, and I got somebody which I want to, which I will be sending as an abbot. Good stuff. Now let's see if we can bring C2 to the next level of enlightenment soon. The new dormitory is finished as well, and that's really good. So let's issue the first real big mining job. This whole clump here is just in my way. I want to get rid of it real badly. We also should consider bringing up graves for these people, because burying people gives you extra, what's it called? Positive vibes, positive feng shui. Are you guys for real? Seriously? Here's one person stranding? Oh, shoot. Okay. So the canyon map never stops to provide wonderful mining adventures. So I actually need to cancel this project here. I actually thought I was done now with my crazy mining projects, but how wrong I was. Okay. So we're going to carve out a path over here. I mean, at this stage at least, I'm capable of reaching all these crazy little areas way easier than before, you know? Yo guys, that bull? I want to have it. It's tasty. Okay. Sewing table. So we're going to bring up a Sect uniform. Let's just hope it'll be better quality. Oh, firecracker. Hooray! Okay, food-wise, we're in a good position. Let's see, foundation-wise, my people are developing rather slowly. But I'm not too surprised. I haven't optimized anything here. And, well... let's hunt those filthy beasts. Alright. This dude, I'm not going to recruit him. He's really not strong in any way. We're going to help him, but that's all we're going to do. Okay. Neat. Now, the next cultivation room I'll build will be my new blueprint. You guys remember, I wanted to do that, right? So we're going to build... oh, well, I'd love to build my cultivation chamber over there, where that piece of mountain's at. Here and here. These two must go. They block way too much of my building space here. Yeah, well, whatever. We're going to build it over here. So let's get started. Do I have enough spirit stone blocks? I think so. Okay. Here we go. Or do I want to do it out of other materials? No. We're using spirit stone block. I love using spirit stone block because of its innate chi carrying capacities. Still have no clue if that's actually a thing or not. Or if people made this up. Actually can't tell. Never. I find it really hard. Some things in this game are so difficult to check if they are like they seem or not. Well, her stats would be better. Her chi sense is awesome, but chi sense alone doesn't suffice. All right. Can we please move the stoneworks next? Oh, here we go. So I want to create some, let's say 50 units of spirit stone block. I slowly have enough people here in the sect to work in a bigger scale. Also, I want to have a observatory, because I want to know how that feng shui is looking like. Are we auspicious yet? I highly doubt it, though. Okay, so, my good sir here, how's your cultivation going? Almost at the next breakthrough point. Let's check it out. So, yin yang is really good, mental state is also really good, element is really bad. We gotta work with what we got. Okay. He has several of those really quick breakthrough procedures. Usually these take way longer than that. Okay. We also need yet another cushion. Alright, and he actually did it in the first try. Wow. I'm properly impressed. So we can already learn the next tier of the conditioning chant, and I can't learn already the next tier of that? Wow. Okay. I learned those because that's 20 and 30% of extra max chi, and you don't say no to more max chi. I was really surprised that these next levels were that easily learnable. His bad stats towards the law are slowly evening out as well. I like that. Okay, what a pleasant surprise that is. On the same time frame, we're getting the job here done. Okay, let's chop away some of those trees here as well. They're blocking my sight. Okay, awakened beast at Mount Copper Tomb. No thanks. Alright, cultivation is still very slow, but it's just as it is right now. Okay, so now we see how good the auspiciousness of our rooms is. Okay. Next big things to do. Transcribe all these laws. What's wrong with your body, Fu-Chen? Okay, we didn't manage to heal Fu-Chen's wounds properly, I guess. But luckily, Fu-Chen is none of my big deal people here, you know. Okay, next goal will be the construction of the agency, I'd say. I consider that a very, very fine next big goal. We're going to wait for the arrival of our new recruit there, and we're also going to see if we can't break through C2 June to the next level. Also, there's the matter of talismans. We could and should do talismans at this point. I learned how to do it. Okay, so let's see. State of mind ain't that good yet, so we're going to wait it out for now. That's okay. Okay. Also, foundation training should be in a more chi-rich environment if possible. Another thing. Okay, but one thing at a time. We're going to store these manuals here next. Records of the Immortals. I'm pretty sure that this was the thing. Unlocking, yeah. New areas. Storing, please. Okay, wonderful. Savage men from the south are attacking me. That's the kind of combat I like to see. You know, let's see if C2 June is accumulating condemnation by killing that person. No. I want to experiment in this run a little bit more with condemnation mechanics and such, because I got no clue yet how these work. I only know that as a cultivator you shouldn't kill mortal beings, but as a matter of fact, it didn't do too much to us. Mei Liang, she died. She's going to be one of the last people that died like that, if that's any consolation to us. Alright. So, let's remove those mountains. That's going to be a big project as well. And on top of that, pretty much every passerby will be now taken as somebody we pick up. Even somebody like Zhang Feng? Well, probably not. Yeah, whatever. Right now, I need every pair of working hands. And if I ever want to get rid of her, it's going to be easy. Just send her to an agency. She doesn't provide too much stat-wise, but, you know, right now, seriously, every person that's capable of working is a big benefit to us. So I'd rather have a handful of quite useless people than not enough people at all. Heal the Elder. So right now I want to wait until C2's mental state is high enough for us to accommodate a higher success chance. I could open up one of those caskets in the meantime. So let's see, who has the highest luck in the sect actually? So I think my main people all have a luck rating of 5. Because I heard that a high luck is also good if you want to get high quality drops from these caskets, but since I have nobody higher than a level of 5 there, what can we do? A blazing storing spirit 10 methods. What the heck? So it gives me a slightly increases artifacts chi recovery rate bonus. Hell no. We're going to sell that sooner or later. Another immortal visitor, so Murong Hylian. No, you're not an immortal visitor. You are the person I hired as my new abbot. Let's commence the abbotage. I couldn't stop myself, okay. Alright, Hylian is now part of the sect, and we're going to bring her over to Mount South as our new abbot. So, what's it going to be? The Southern Shrine. Maybe not Shrine. The Southern Sanctuary. I like that. I like the sound of that. Okay. Give her some Spirit Stones. This effectively cuts me off the capability of befriending myself with one of those sects right now, but little do I care. Alright. Sneak attack! Alright, C2. Let's see, maybe C2 will accumulate condemnation with a rising amount of enemies heal attack. Doesn't look either like that either. But one thing that I do want to do is... Could you kindly head over to this place, C2? I really want to explore it for once. You know, I really feel like I want to see where those people are standing which attack my sect. It's kind of annoying to always have them on some blank and blind spot. Here we go. That's what I like to see. It's a lot more comfy if we do it like that, I think. So right now it's summer. Well, I'm not going to do any agriculture for the time being now. We're going to start with that next year. Supplementary rewards. Book 3 of 3. Okay, what's that? Mount Lucian. We get a early access to Wyvern Pool in Poison Dragon Lake. This is insanely lucky. Wyvern Pool yields dragon feces, which is powerful as hell. And Poison Dragon Lake is, well, at least... It's where we get the Wicked Flux from. Usually that's some place I need to search for longer as well, so neat. Really, really neat. So we're going to learn those. Alright, wonderful. So here, the Poison Dragon Lake is where we find Wicked Flux, and Wyvern Pool. Well, as soon as we are friends with these respective sects, we can acquire high quality stuff there. Nice. That's why I love those caskets so much. They yield such interesting rewards there. Zhang Fang needs a mining tool, so we need to assign somebody to the crafting. More directly. I mean, at the end of the day, my cultivation people, or the people that are supposed to be inner disciples later on, I should rather say, are going to be best if I train them in their respective arts quite early on. So, if Nyanyun is going to be my wood cultivator, for example, my artifact creator, it would be a good thing to give her a job which involves tons of crafting, because that really helps to grind up your skill early on. A lot. A confused stranger. Oh, give me a break, guys. Seriously, there's yet the next person incapable of entering our premises. This canyon map, I'll tell you. Okay. So we're going to carve out another area there. Shensheng. Luckily, Shensheng is not the most powerful person to recruit. Otherwise, I would be sad. Okay, we are making slow progress. Oh, wait a sec, the Hermetic Tribulations. We didn't store those yet. But at least we are making progress. C2 is going to go into his next breakthrough in the next episode. And I really want to start considering some transformations rather soonish, because we really need to get that job done as soon as possible. But let's quit it for today here. I think we are at a wonderful spot. This place here is making fine progress too, so we get the cultivation chamber done before the cultivator is done. Good job. Alrighty, friends, see you next time. Drop your comments down below. Thanks for watching. As usual, I'm very, very happy to have you here. And of course, I hope that you might leave a thumbs up on that video to make it more visible to the rest of the world. And last but not least, check out my channel. There's daily videos coming up there. Just need to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to not miss anything in the future. See you guys next time. Can't wait. Bye-bye.